Welcome or welcome back to my page. I am Santanika and I make videos on fashion, nutrition and lifestyle. So according to the title, you have already read that we are going to talk about underrated nutrition, nutritious food. So basically before going ahead, let me tell you that I am a nutrition student myself and I am doing my degree in nutrition and food science. So all the information that you find on this page is thoroughly researched and very informative. So I would really appreciate if you take one moment of your time and hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And follow me on Instagram if you are there so that I can share with you my knowledge on fashion, nutrition and lifestyle on an everyday basis. Without further talking, let's just hop into the video. So how many times have you eaten popcorn and felt guilty कि oh my god कितने सारे calories खा लिया? नहीं, popcorn is a very healthy and nutritious food. In fact, among the top 3 plant crops, wheat, rice and maize, maize is actually one of the best categories and it is actually not that much consumed in the modern world as much as I can say. At least in my friend circle, they consider it that, you're going to gain weight, but no. Maize actually is very, very helpful. It is a great source of fiber and it's a good source of carbohydrate. So it is actually going to benefit you, give you the right kind of energy to do more work rather than cause any harm to you. Many health benefits. First of all, it is a great source of polyphenols. Now, polyphenols, I don't need to go into much details, but what it really helps is it helps in maintaining your blood circulation or your blood pressure in control because of the presence of polyphenol in its components. Secondly, it is also considered that it lowers the risk of cancer. So in case you're thinking that you're going to have sham ko popcorn, then please go for popcorn. But please remember that if you use seasonings can be any form like your spices or you're using butter or you're using some form of cheese. Now what are these? These are extra additives which are added to the food product. Now what will happen that these might give flavor to you, but they actually cause you harm because they're not a viable source. Like spices will cause acidity. Too much of butter will lead to weight gain because fat is a rich energy dense product. Now again, coming to fats in a different day, what are saturated, what is unsaturated, coming to that on a different day. But today, just remember that seasoning can be there, but a slight amount, not more than 5 grams. Or just a small teaspoon of seasoning is allowed, but not more than that. Next, the second underrated, I will say, food product are peanuts or badam. Everybody thinks as soon as we're going to have peanuts, we're going to go fat. No. It's a great source of fiber, protein, and fat. Fat in the sense, good fats. Now, we're going to come to that in a different day altogether. But they're a great source of fat, good source of carbohydrate, fat and protein. Next, they are also good for your health in the sense they are great source of fiber and they provide, healthy fats for a body so that the insulation or, for insulation in the sense your organs can be tightly, there can be some cushioning around the organs with the presence of this fat which is present in the peanuts. So the next time you have peanuts, please dil khol ke peanuts khaiye. How can you have peanuts? Now having peanuts all together in one form is not really sensible. So you can have peanuts in 2 forms. One is the UPMA, second is the POHA. Now if you are not from India and you have no idea what UPMA and POHA is, I will leave 2 photos right here. Also, POHA is actually made by rice flakes or flattened rice flakes. They are a great source of iron for the human body. As you all know, iron deficiency, which is anemia, is going to be considered as a global problem the next time. So please, it's like next to iodine, that is the next problem that WHO is actually recognizing. So please do have POHA, and POHA you can have with peanuts. So that is an excellent source of an underrated food product. Next, also, it is a healthy carbohydrate which keeps your sugar in control. Now, all this relates to GI. GI is your lower glycemic index. The whole point of making this video is looking for food products that have low GI. Now, what is GI? That after you eat a certain food product, If your glucose is shooted above, insulin needs to be secreted so that it can be brought back to control. But what happens that when we have high sugary products like chocolates or pastry, then the glucose spike is way higher. When the glucose spike is way higher, you will tend to overeat. You will tend to have problems in the sense you will tend to have overeat. There will be insulin problem, which can also lead to diabetes. So you should go for low glycemic index food, and every food that is illustrated today are all low GI foods. Next is upma. Upma is actually made by semolina or rava, which we call. It is also a great carbohydrate which is rich in protein and B vitamins along with iron. Both poha and upma are good sources of iron, and they can also be combined with peanuts to give you a healthy snack in the evening. You can also, it's also very low in fat, so your tension about getting fat because of fat is resolved. Next, coming to my most favorite drink. Now, in general, sometimes I don't really want to have tea or coffee in the evening, so I go for buttermilk. Here, buttermilk is known as ghol, or sometimes I think it's called chas also in many parts of the country. So buttermilk has it. It is potentially lowers cholesterol. Also, it lowers the triglyceride content so that you never lead up to cholesterol problems or heart diseases. Next, it is a great source of calcium because after a certain age, our bones tend to become softer and weaker. That is why please do include buttermilk at least twice or thrice a week. The second, it is also a great source of vitamin K if you're using full fat milk to make it. If you're using the skimmed milk, generally the vitamin K is lost during the processing of the milk. We also have, it keeps your oral health in control because it leads to the fermentation part, and because it is a fermented dairy product, it's made by the churning process. That is why it's very good for our oral health. Next, it also has anti-inflammatory. That means inflammation, कोई भी जगह फूल जाना या swelling हो जाना, it will prevent because it has anti-inflammatory properties on the skin cell. So you won't see any skin reaction or skin inflammation after you consume these products. So I hope these products and these recipes which I have mentioned, I have not shown it to you, but I have shown you and told you the benefits of having buttermilk, of having peanuts in the form of upma or poha, and also having your, what was it? Popcorn. I feel popcorns are such underrated and amazing food products. You must try it, and in case you have any doubts, like you were not sure whether to have it or any other food item which you're still unsure of, please leave it down in the comments section and I'll definitely address and tell you the correct solution for it. Till next time, thank you guys for watching my video, and please do take 1 minute to leave a comment down or a like button. It really motivates me to make more such videos. Thank you so much.